Welcome into BamaCentral's Just a Minute. I am Austin Hannon. I'm alongside here with Mason Smith. Mason, Alabama basketball is 2-0 in SEC play right now after wins over Mississippi State and Ole Miss. They keep going on the grind this Saturday as the Kentucky Wildcats come into town. Not ranked, but they did start the season number 4 in the country. They're still a talented bunch. What are you expecting to see from the Crimson Tide and Wildcats on Saturday afternoon?
Honestly, Austin, this Kentucky-Alabama game give me a lot of vibes of Alabama and Gonzaga because Gonzaga, didn't do well early to start the season, but they still have the respect of being one of the powerhouses of college basketball, and this is exactly what it is. This is going to be a fantastic test for Alabama. They're actually neck and neck in a lot of individual categories. Of course, Brandon Miller leads the SEC in scoring. Oscar Tshiebwe is fifth. Tshiebwe leads the SEC in rebounding. Noah Clowney and Brandon Miller are second and third, respectively. So I think it's going to be a lot of individual matches to pay attention to, but I also think it's going to be a really good test for Alabama as a team.
So obviously, like I said, Kentucky 10-4. They're not ranked. A lot of the better teams they've played this year, they have not beaten, but they've kind of cleaned up on some of the smaller competition they've played. They do have Oscar Tshiebwe, as you mentioned, Cason Wallace, another guy to look out for. Jacob Toppin had a big game for the Wildcats against LSU last night, or I should say Tuesday night, because this is Thursday. Any John Calipari team is going to be a little inexperienced. I think that's what they are. They do have some guys from last year, obviously, like Oscar and Toppin and Severe Wheeler.
John Calipari usually has.
Yes, but they mixed in a couple transfers, they mixed in a couple of freshmen, and they're 1-1 in the SEC. They're coming off back-to-back wins over obviously a pretty bad Louisville team at home, and then they beat LSU at Rupp on Tuesday night. They will be in Coleman Coliseum on Saturday looking for their third straight win as Alabama will look to fend them off. We'll have coverage from that game this weekend, but that's it for today on Just a Minute from me, Austin Hannon, and Mason Smith.